Time changes everything. The pain dulls, but the memory stays sharp. He's been forgotten, buried under the noise of new names and new faces. But steel doesn't break. It bends. It reforms. The train never stopped. It just changed tracks. Now every step echoes louder. Every hit lands heavier. Because this isn't a comeback. It's the arrival of what's always been coming. Last time, a train and test shocked the world and reclaimed gold. Two former outcasts, reborn through pain, standing tall as champions, the remnants of the flock, finally back on the same page. But momentum brings attention, and attention brings power, and power always brings one man out from the shadows. Vince McMahon walks to the ring, smiling that poisonous smile. He announces their first test as champions. A-Train and Test will defend the titles against Eddie and Chavo Guerrero. The Los Guerreros, cheaters, survivors, opportunists, the type of men Vince loves to keep in his back pocket. May, Week 1. A train with Test in his corner versus Chavo, backed by Vince himself. Distractions fly. Cheap shots, interference. But none of it matters. A train ragdolls. Chavo crushes him without breaking a sweat. After the match, Test snaps. He gets in Vince's face. And unloads steel chair shots until McMahon can't even stand. The fans scream. The officials panic, and Vince never forgets being humiliated. Week 2. McMahon limps to the ring with hate in his eyes. He announces that because of Test's actions, he is suspended indefinitely. No warning, no negotiation. Power abused at its finest. A train is left alone. But alone doesn't mean helpless. He faces Rey Mysterio. The ultimate underdog, and crushes him. A train squeezes the life out of him with a bear hug until Ray taps in desperation. But there's no time to celebrate. Los Guerreros swarm A-Train after the bell 2-on-1. Their message is simple. They don't just want the titles, they want to take the monster apart. A backstage interview with Michael Cole. Eddie Guerrero flashes that smug smile and makes a promise.
It's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too.
If A-Train can beat him tonight, he'll talk to Vince about lifting Test suspension for Judgment Day. A chance, a lifeline. A train takes it. The match begins. A train dominates Eddie, throws him, crushes him, breaks him down. Then, the mistake A-Train slides out and grabs a steel chair. Just a split second of impulse, 1 second too long. He re-enters the ring. Eddie rolls him up, pulls the tights. 1, 2, 3 lie, cheat, steal. Eddie plays his game, and A-Train pays the price. Now Judgment Day is official. A handicap match for the tag team titles, A-Train versus Los Guerreros. Alone. Judgment Day, the bell rings, and A-Train becomes a storm. He puts Chavo through a table. He blasts Eddie with a chair, blood spills, bodies drop. The monster refuses to break. One train wreck. Then another. Two men destroyed.
1, 2, 3.
A train retains the tag titles by himself. A one-man demolition crew standing over the wreckage. And now a question hangs in the air. One that Test, Vince, and the entire locker room are asking themselves. If A-Train can do this alone, does he even need a partner anymore?